Just as I'm uploading another video, I noticed this video pop up. It's the Hussein guy, Hussein Fart, and he's with Greg Doucette, and he's admitting to something. I think it says coming out the truth. Hussein, you're coming out with the truth, dude. The gym, lifting, and recruiting fitness, and possibly gear slave. Hussein Fart. Let's see what Hussein Fart has to say. So Hussein Fart says coming out the truth. Okay, let's find out.
So, we're coming clean. I don't know how else to start off this video. This was a really hard one to do.
Yes, let's look at him and let's look at steroid over here. What's his face? Greg Doucette and Fart. Look at Fart and look at Greg Doucette. Do they look the same? I don't know.
Honestly, which is why I have Greg here with me to help me, navigate this, explain everything to you guys, explain this whole drama, explain what I've done and what I regret doing.
Yeah, and so I just...
What's the drama? What's the drama? I can't wait.
wanted to be here to explain exactly the science of everything that went down and to say that, HLT supplements, we still support Hussein despite the fact that he lied in the past. And so, I'm just going to let him explain everything that he's done, and I'm here to support.
So you guys have probably seen my transformation, and, the steroids accusations around it, and rightfully so. And I just wanted to tell you guys that everything was planned from day one. I decided to hop on gear. It was a small cycle, 300 EQ, 300 tests, 300 Masteron, a little bit of Anavar and MK as well. And I did this for 16 months. I planned everything all along because I knew I was gonna, Greg was gonna make a video on me at some point. So as soon as it was the 16-month line, I hopped off and, reached out to Greg a couple months later. So it doesn't show on the blood work essentially. So.
No, really? You don't say, like, nobody suspected that you were on any of these things. Absolutely not. You're you're 100% natty. You're Hussein Fart. 16 months and bang, get it? I know. Because you did eccentric lifting. That's how you did it. And you ate at the buffet like lunch and dinner twice a day, and protein synthesis exceeded that breakdown. Yes, we saw all your videos. We saw your eating videos. So we really believe that you were natural. I saw all those buffet videos where you were eating for 5 hours down at the buffet, and then you still kept eating at home. So you must have been in protein synthesis, exceeded that breakdown. So not only were you in positive nitrogen balance, but you exceeded that limit. Get it? And you were doing eccentric exercise to micro damage, to activate the satellite cell, donate its nuclei, and create more of these sarcomeres in parallel series, these, these fibers, bro. Get it? Yeah. Right? Isn't that true? Isn't that what we were seeing in your training? Isn't that what we were seeing, all those food videos you had? Oh, I forgot. None of them existed. They don't exist out there. There's no food videos showing how he built his muscle, right? There's absolutely zero videos of him showing himself how he's fucking building his muscle. And the only videos I saw was him breaking down muscle in a fucking gym. So you're telling me that what this guy was doing was really natural up to this fucking point? You'd have to be a moron to believe any of this stupid fitness shit that weights somehow have some magic powers, where they do, to break your body down. So how did he build these muscles if he kept breaking his body down? He never ate anything? I know, he ate slave food diet and built it, right? Bread and water.
You can explain to them, obviously.
Yeah, and so my first question when he told me all this, obviously I was shocked. I didn't expect it, because I was thinking, how...
You were shocked? You didn't expect it? You were the one fucking advocating for him as being natural. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I know, 1 in a million.
On earth did you manage to keep all your gains when cycling up? Because most people that use steroids and they stop, they lose a ton of muscle. Like, trust me, if you go on steroids...
No, they don't. If you take Sustanon 250 and you cycle off, it'll stay for an entire year in your system. Even if he only did 10 cc's of Sustanon 250, he's young. It would have caught. He would have gained some of this phony muscle, a little bit of phony muscle, and it would last for the entire year until after a year, and then it would start going away because it wouldn't support anymore. But the hormone itself is still circulating in the blood system. It's a known fact in science.
Go off, typically you lose a lot of muscle. And he would say, oh, it wasn't that much.
No, you typically lose a lot of muscle if you come off orals. If you're doing orals, you'll lose, like D-ball, people do D-ball oral, they're orals. When they do them, it goes away. Now, a lot of these There's other sort of like these other kind of steroids. They'll go out of your system a lot quicker. They come in and they go out. Not like unlike Sustanon 250. Like I think it's testosterone. You need to take them on like every other day. You got to take shots or whatever. There's really shitty steroids that you have to constantly inject or orals. So this stuff will go away. But Sustanon 250 is a known fact. It's made up of 4 esters, so it can last an entire year, even if you're off.
300 tests and 300 this. It's 900 milligrams a week to start on day 1, plus MK677 and Anavar. It's not like a pro spike.
MK677. He just said testosterone. Testosterone needs to be injected all the time. So there you go. Let's see what else is there. MK677, whatever. This MK, it's a modulator. Actually, it's a growth hormone stimulator of some sort. MK. Just like if you were to eat like large amounts of amino acids, you overstimulate growth hormone. Okay, let's see. And he did orals, Anavar orals. So orals, again, they leave your system quickly, like the testosterone. And MK is just bullshit.
But it is a frigging lot, and it explains all the muscle that he put on. And so, I mean, clearly you can see
how much muscle did he really put on. That stuff doesn't build muscle, man. It can aid in the building of muscle, but it doesn't damage it for you and build it for you and rebuild it for you. Get it? You understand me? Whatever, Greg. But anyways, whatever, man. These people can make up whatever they want. I don't care. These look. Predominantly, the majority of people out there have sarcoplasmic muscles. You understand me? Because they don't know that that domain has ended. They came in untrained, first training, satellite cell fusion. They got it, and then they reached the ceiling limit during hypertrophic process beyond where the satellite cell can donate any more extra nuclei to that domain to support what? Further muscle growth. So at this point, they gain in some muscle in the beginning, these sarcomeres, right? These fibers, okay? But they're protecting now from any more damage. That's what muscle does. When you build muscle, it protects muscle from getting any more damage. That's what's happening. So I really doubt that he got over that. And so a good majority of it is sarcoplasmic, okay?
Now, I didn't know how he kept his DNA.
What is sarcoplasmic? It's a lot of contractile, it's glycogen, non-contractile proteins, and a lot of glycogen. Okay, dude? Yeah.
But then the scientific snitch, she actually called me on the phone. I had the message. I'm not going to play her message, but she explained how there's certain
Who the fuck is she? She's nobody. He called the who? The anabolic snitch? He called some girl from high school to explain to him something. Where you been all these years, Greg? You don't know anything about bodybuilding or something? You got to refer to some girl, a teenage chick that doesn't know anything, that's never lifted a weight in her life, and she's going to educate you. Okay.
Morphisms that allow you to build a lot of muscle despite having a skinnier type physique to start with. And so you look at his before, it wasn't like he was huge.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. He's just young, and you take some steroids and they work. He bought stuff that actually works. It wasn't faked.
It wasn't like he had a myostatin deficiency, which a lot of people think that Julian had. Who knows?
Oh my God, this Julian guy again. Man. More bullshit.
He has, who knows? But this polymorphism, what it does is it allows you to put on.
I love this. What is this excuse? Polymorphism slave. My God. Is this the title now? Polymorphism slave. That's it. Christ. This is fucking ridiculous.
Muscle, and despite being off of said steroids, you manage to keep almost all of the gains, because most people, they could lose half. And so if you were...
No, you don't. You lose all of them because whatever it is that you're using, the ester doesn't last that long in the blood. It's a known fact. Sustanon 250 will last an entire year in your blood. Now, I don't know what's keeping all his gains. Maybe he's lying to you. Maybe the testosterone that he was using was Sustanon 250. I don't know about the Anavar tablets. They're coming in and out. They're oral. They go. And MK77, whatever, that bullshit stuff, it's garbage. It's a modulator. It's not doing anything. And anyways, these muscles are fake, man. They're sarcoplasmic. It's a joke. It's a joke, because if he built myofibrillar growth, they're permanent. Myofibrillar growth is permanent. It doesn't just go away. It doesn't just go away. If you starved yourself, it could go away, but it just doesn't go away.
copy what he did exactly, chances are you would probably lose half your gains. Your balls get smaller, your testosterone production goes down, and then you lose a lot of the gains while your body's trying to recover. And if you use trend, for example,
I don't think his balls got smaller from one cycle or whatever. He did one little cycle of 10 cc's of Sustanon 250. I had a friend, he did 10 cc's. He brought back a bottle from Mexico, a little bottle. He did 10 cc's. That's all he did, a Sustanon 250. And man, he looked really good. And he said he only did one shot every 2 weeks to make it last. So, and even he said even that was too much. He said one shot he could take probably one shot a month and it would have lasted him 10 months, one shot, because he had 10 cc's in a bottle. So he said it was too much because the pumps were insane. He said he got so pumped. But he said he knew that that's not muscle. He goes, I was just getting pumped up. He goes, I didn't even know what that was. That's not myofibrillar growth.
you're going to probably be shut down for 6 months or even more. And so that was what was really shocking, but I wasn't aware of this certain polymorphism. She's like, you could actually test him for this, but it costs a shit ton of money. And I'm like, well, we don't need to.
So it wasn't the steroids. He's a polymorphism. It's the polymorphism slave that it retained all the fake muscles. Yeah, okay, whatever, man. This is bullshit.
Test them.
I couldn't afford it.
Maybe it's not 1 in a million, which is the joke, but it's very rare. And so
He couldn't afford it?
you can't just copy what he did. But what it shows is that you guys were all right from day one. Now remember, I didn't plan this. You guys are blaming it on me, blaming Jeff Nippert that we colluded. He planned this all.
You did collude. The whole industry is now making videos on it. You did collude, both of you. You're fools, man.
From day one to go on
Polymorphism slaves. Give me a break, bro.
here for 16 months and then go off. And he managed to keep on the gains.
1 in a million in a sense of being able to keep the results.
He's 1 in a million that could keep the results. They're fake. You don't keep anything. It's a lie. It's been artificially induced. You understand me? It's fake. It'll go. This is all bullshit. Whatever.
After a cycle, and I'm going to keep them for the rest of my life. Hopefully when I'm 80 years old, I'll be 180.
Yeah, like who knows? This polymorphism, I can remember she was like A113. You can ask the snitch. She knows more about it than I do.
Whatever. She knows more about it than you do? What the fuck?
As third party, I cannot say whether someone is natural or not, and honestly, I don't care. Both of your parents give you a copy of the DNA instruction manual, but it's possible to hold 2 copies of one or both of these gene variants and be significantly more genetically blessed to build muscle and strength.
What do you mean? What is she talking about? You either have genes like you're athletic, the AC3 gene, whatever, NCT3, fuck. This gene, man, this is bullshit, man, whatever. She's nuts. You people have to be nuts to believe this shit. And this kid is going to educate us. Yeah, okay.
Likely, you just managed to keep all your gains. It's almost like that polymorphism allows the androgen.
He didn't keep all his gains. If you go off Sustanon 250, at the end of the year, the gains will start to go. The gains will go.
Receptors to
The sarcoplasmic gains, the non-contractile proteins that you built up in there, and the glycogen loading because of the pump. Because you're a lazy lifter. We already know. I've watched you lift, man. It's fake, bro. And what is maintaining it now? Because he's on them. He's on steroids. The best is I went off steroids. I lied to everybody. I went off and then I maintained them. He didn't just go off. Listen to me. In the hold on a second. In the Olympics, when people go off steroids and they have to do a blood test, they're hoping to maintain it for as long as they can, that they will be able to run that fast or perform that well. But they know it will last a very long time. So whatever these people are talking about, it's bullshit.
continue to grow or at least maintain for years in the future, where most people would get shut down, they would lose a lot of muscle, they would just feel shitty.
Yeah, and also like after 18 months, after 16 months of gear, I think I was like around 165, 170 lean, and I don't know, but I think this ball.
165, 170 lean. That's really little weight, man. That's just really tiny body weight. He's small.
Polymorphism, bro.
You're 180
I'm
now.
180, yeah, 181 now, and
Holy fuck, that's nothing 180. I haven't weighed 180 since I was, I think, 17.
are pretty close to where how lean I was after 18 months. So I think it also not only helped me keep the muscle, it helped me even build more now at this point after helping off.
More. This is such more bullshit. Helped him keep it and build even more. What? Steroids again.
There's a guy, Ben Bray. Yeah. I'm going to do a video on this guy. He's got 17,000 followers.
What kind of video is this? Is this an outing video, or are you like trying to glamorize this polymorphism shit, slave bullshit? That, hey, it's due to polymorphism. That's why I still have my muscles and everything. Bro, you're a fake natty. You fooled everybody online. You lied to everybody. You're worse than the Liver King. This guy is worse than this broccoli head is worse than the Liver King. Like all the rest of these fucking people, bro. How could you trust the fitness industry? It's a lie. It's based on lies.
17,000 views, and he went on gear literally for 16 months. He put on 44 pounds of muscle, went off for a year, and lost pretty much everything. Versus you put on the same amount of muscle as he did in the 16 months. Like, literally, you gotta watch this video. But he lost it all. And so you somehow just didn't lose it all. And so when I did the natty or not, I'm like, well, if you pass the blood work, that's proof that you didn't do gear in the past, because normally you go off, you lose all your gains.
Yeah.
But because of this polymorphism, and thanks to the scientific snitch for sending...
That's proof and everything. You didn't lose it and all of this polymorphism. What is this? An excuse to cover up the fact that he lied, that he's a fake natty, bro? Get it? This is the Liver King all over again, 2.0, bro. I'm telling you, man. This is what is he supposed to do now? Like, what's gonna happen here now? You all gonna love this guy? He's a good guy? Oh, I get it. So when the Liver King lied and he came out with the truth, all of you wanted to destroy him. Well, what about Hussein Fart? Huh? You want to destroy this fart? Mr. Fart? Or what? Or you want to be his friend now? He's a good guy, right? Remember how he played all you in those videos? I'm natural. Look at all these guys. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm natural. Remember how he talked about all those fake naturals? Well, I watched these guys and I found out later they were fake. And so look at me, what I did. Yeah, because you faked it too, just like them. Get it?
That information, that's the explanation. When I went on gear and I went off, I lost about 20 pounds of muscle, but I'm not off. I'm not natural right now. I'm on 140 milligrams of test a week. Now, guys, if I went off...
See, he's not natural. He's on 140 something tests, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's not even on TRT. He's taking steroids. Greg Doucette is on steroids, bro. Get it? All of these people are all faking you out. You have to be retarded not to see this.
140 milligrams and did nothing. A year from now, I bet I'd stand here and have 15 pounds less muscle.
Okay.
I feel like the HRT is keeping 15 pounds on. I'm 5'6", 192 pounds. I'd probably be like 175 to 180.
Oh, yeah.
Natural, like without the gear.
After how long?
Oh, natural without the gear. I'd love to see that, man. You don't know that because you've never experienced it.
After going off for just 1 year.
1 year, okay.
And so it's very rare that people can maintain that much muscle after going off. It's not something to expect.
Yeah. Do you think
So if I build sarcoplasmic muscle, how long does it take me to maintain the sarcoplasm? Blah, 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 blah. Eating carbohydrates, which don't build muscle, but they'll build your sarcoplasmic muscles, yeah.
polymorphism also helped me like keep building muscle because I'm a bit bigger than when I was.
Polymorphism helped him keep building muscle. It's not the steroids. It's build these fake muscles. It's a polymorphism. Yeah, okay.
I think that your androgen receptors have just been permanently changed, and you can just continue to grow year after year.
Yeah, it's been permanently changed my DNA, and I got this thing. It's called polymorphism. That's how I'm building my muscles. It isn't the steroids, Greg. I injected them and I took them orally, but that's not what built my muscles and keep building them. It's the polymorphism. Yeah, he's 1 in a million. Polymorphism.
Who knows? You might be so rare that maybe you'll keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then like 5 years from now, you're like 200 pounds.
Yeah, and get bigger, 200 pounds, so that whatever. Man, he's in for a big surprise when he becomes an old man, both of these fuckers. Especially Hussein Fart.
instead of like 180 and competing, because you do plan to compete in a drug-tested bodybuilding competition. But you're 100% natural for that show. They don't test you as much as you want. And you've offered now $500,000 if he ever fails a blood work test, drug test for anything. So clearly, he's not taking anything. You can think he's hopping on and off. It was a 16-month thing, and it's done. And so here at HLT Supplements, we stand behind our athletes. You know, people make mistakes. It's not happening again.
Thank you, Greg. Yeah.
People make mistakes. It's not happening again. How about the Liver King? How hard did Greg Doucette go down on the Liver King when he lied? And all the rest of these guys. But Hussein Fart? Oh, it's okay. You know, it's the polymorphism, man. That's what it is. It's not the steroids or anything like that. Even though he lied, he took steroids, right? It really is the steroids. It's not polymorphism. Has nothing to do with that. Has everything to do with he lied to all of you. He fucked you. Wanted to make you believe that his training will build you this body, the body of your fake dreams. And guess what? You all found out the hard way. Fake. How could you even watch him again or do anything? Whatever he promotes, fuck it, bro. I'd stay away from these two people. They're like a bad rash that won't go away. It's a stain on the fitness industry now, man.
Percent. Like
this is what do you call it? PR. This is cover up right now. This is what they do. This is what companies do when they fuck up. They do shit. They do this PR stunt, right? Try to cover it all up. It's polymorphism, bro. Nah. It's called misdirection. But all of you are so blind, man. There's so many people that are so blind to this crap.
that, probably anabolic sick is going to react to this and he's going to be like, oh yeah, I was right.
The catabolic twig was right after all. You can't be mad at me.
He was
No,
right.
you didn't know.
They were all right, and I knew he was on steroids the whole time. It's just nothing new.
What I know about polymorphism.
And all of them knew it too. They're not stupid either.
I didn't know.
I didn't know you could go on gear.
Yeah.
They knew because you're shit. Your training is shit, and you're new.
Keep all the muscle that you gain. So I'm just thinking, imagine if you kept...
You don't eat anything. I have never seen how he built his muscle. What does he eat to build muscles, bro? And how much does he eat? Then you'll know. It takes a lot to build a muscle. It takes a lot to build muscle.
cycling, you would go on gear, gain 20 pounds.
I might.
Go off, keep all the 20.
Yeah.
Go on gear,
Yeah,
gain
but gaining 20 pounds isn't gaining muscle. Gaining muscle is gaining muscle, Greg.
another 20. And maybe that's what Ronnie Coleman had.
Maybe.
I guarantee Ronnie Coleman has some form of a polymorphism. He's a 1 in a billion. You know what, Julian? I would also...
Oh, he's got polymorphism. Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, sure, yeah. It's not steroids, though. And then again, they're showing this fucking guy, man, Fitzgerald. Christ, I'm so sick of this dude.
have to say polymorphism.
Dropping the weight on his chest. He's lucky he didn't die there. I don't know, with Larry Wheels, saved his life. His fucking training to break down muscle really sucks. And he doesn't even show what he eats either. I don't know what he eats to build his muscles.
Polymorphism.
How do you explain Julian being 200 pounds? He's like 20.
So it's not protein synthesis needs to exceed that rate of breakdown to see that mass on that myofibrillar. It's polymorphism. Yeah, you get it? Or it's this amount of rep range or lift this heavy weight will build a muscle. So it isn't protein synthesis needs to exceed the rate of breakdown to see that mass on that myofibrillar. Christ. These contractile proteins to build them. Or damaging it to create more contractile proteins by damaging, repairing, remodeling more of these contractile proteins called sarcomeres. Yeah. Fuck, man. This is such bullshit, bro.
Pounds of muscle more than you have.
Yeah.
He probably went on gear at 14 for 16 months, probably the same exact cycle, and it altered his DNA, and he's going to keep muscle forever.
Now he's natural and he keeps building muscle.
Yeah, because I don't think Julian will ever fail a drug test. Like, why would he put his reputation on the line?
Like I said,
Stupid.
I'm never going to do this again. That was a one-time thing. I'm going to be on Turk now for, rest of my life because like I
Oh, yeah, it's just a one-time thing. And, hey, I think this is for fake to sell these supplements, bro. This is some kind of fake PR. Now I'm going to be on Turkesterone the rest of my life? What?
said, I'm still getting bigger. I'm still getting stronger. If everything goes well and it keeps going the way
I'm still getting bigger. I'm still getting stronger without steroids? I thought Greg said that his balls shrank and he's got low testosterone because he was doing these things. What the fuck is going on here? And he's going to take Turkesterone. and he's got polymorphism.
Is maybe at like 80 I'll be 200 pounds lean.
Maybe there's polymorphisms for Turk Builder Max and this, and that not everyone has it. Like, I never even thought of this, but like,
There's polymorphism for Turk Builder and GO2 Max. What? A supplement is gonna magically build a muscle, bro. Food is not gonna build you muscle. Supplements are, and polymorphism. What the fuck?
I gained 9 pounds of muscle in like a year and whatever on this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
You
way
gained
bigger.
9
There's some
pounds of muscle taking a tablet? What the fuck? How does a tablet put 9 pounds of muscle on you? How? How does it do it?
people that use it and they say they don't notice anything. But like, more than half
There are people
do.
that used it and noticed nothing because there's nothing. It doesn't build anything without food.
Maybe there's people with certain polymorphisms that allow these various active steroids like Ajuga turkistanica to build muscle, and other people don't. But that's why we offer a money-back guarantee. If you don't have the polymorphism,
Oh my God, this is insane. Money back guarantee if you don't have polymorphism. The HLT supplements on what? Are you serious, man? This is fucking insane. I've never seen this before. What is this?
that allows you to put on the muscle and keep it, well, we don't
It allows you to put on the muscle and keep it. What the fuck, man? Okay,
want to
whatever.
rip you off, just so we give you your money back. But if you do have it, you're going to make gains like me. Like I've said, I gained 4 pounds
He's got it right there in his hand.
of muscle in a month. I mean, it sounds impossible, 4 whole pounds.
Yeah.
Yet there's people that gain more than that on creatine, but they probably have specific polymorphisms for creatine.
That is true.
Same thing applies for steroids, for testosterone, and so I think we've gotten a huge leap forward in the understandings, the science behind growth. So I would hope that Jeff
So they
Nipper,
understand the science behind it. It wasn't the steroids, guys. Guys, it wasn't the steroids. Forget all about that. He didn't lie. It's the polymorphism. He's got polymorphism. I've got a follistatin, myostatin deficiency. Yeah.
Mike Israel, who else would do some video on
I
this?
know. I got a condition from a kid, a mutation, or better yet, I have nuclei overload. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe TNF.
Maybe TNF, maybe Derek.
The scientific snitch.
Yeah.
She could do one, talk about the poly, because man, it's above my head. She's really smart, the scientific.
Yeah.
She knows this kind of stuff.
Figured it out.
She figured it out. Okay.
Philion can do a good reaction to this. I told you so.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows the science, but he certainly knows about who's a fake natty or not. He called it.
He knows pretty well.
He called it.
He has a lot of opinions so I'm assuming he knows.
And so props to everyone who made videos saying there's no way he would have done it natural.
You got it.
But you might have got that right, but you were wrong in saying that I was covering for him. Do I look like I'm covering for him?
This is as bad as Scott Herman, this stupid nuclei shit he's talking about. He doesn't even understand any of that. He's so dumb, Scott Herman. Actually, I guess this controversy with Hussein Fart and Greg Doucette has put him on the map again. That crazy Scott Herman dude. Fuck me, man. I can't stand him and his stupid ass channel. He's never changed. He's like another Blaha. Fuck.
Right now?
The camera with 4K polymorphisms died. What the fuck? Are they making fun of people, man?
Obviously, with the help of performance-enhancing drugs, he was able to make that crazy transformation. I mean, literally living at home with the broomstick handles and doing whatnot. People didn't know that, and it's the
He made the gains with broomstick handles. Yeah, doing exercises. Yeah.
polymorphism that I was not aware of.
So don't compare yourself. Make sure that you're on your own journey. Again, this was a really hard video to make.
He didn't even
but
use any weights or anything. He just exercised and they magically grew. Yeah.
I hope, it teaches you guys to not compare yourself to others. I had this gene to help me, like I said, hop on for 16.
He had this gene to help him hop on something. What? This gene? What? And it magically built you muscles? It wasn't the steroids?
months, then hop off, keep the muscle, and keep gaining more muscle.
And pass the blood work 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
He's not going to use steroids ever again. He's only going to be using HLT supplements. Code Hussein 15.
Oh, yeah. He's just going to be using Turk. And guess what? Code Hussein for yours, too. For 15% off. And make sure you go check you've got this polymorphism bullshit, because it'll make you grow muscles magically because of a word called polymorphism and a tablet. A little powdery tablet.
% off. Don't forget about
Momentous Apparel. We have Drop One already out, so if you haven't copped it, you can go and grab it. You can use code Greg
and you
to
can
save.
do all of this on Bread and Water. It's amazing. Coming to a theater near you. Yeah, okay. From KTEL, Bread and Water diet to build muscle. I should make a fitness thing called the Bread and Water diet. Fucking, you know what I mean? To build muscle and lose body fat and whatever, and get stronger.
10% off. Again, like I said, there's 500,000 on the line moving forward. So if you want to come and test me,
Yes, sure. 500,000 if I fail a blood test. Oh, okay, yeah.
you guys enjoyed this video. It was a really hard one to make.
I think people can now move
Listen,
on.
that would be false advertisement if you get him to do it. He has to do it now. $500,000. I fucking put him up to. I put him to the test. Yeah, 500,000, 500,000. You better pay me, man, or I'm suing your ass.
On knowing that you were fake natty after all.
Yeah.
What else is there to say? That is it.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Love y'all, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
The fake natty all along, yes. Like as if nothing happened. It's okay.
Alright, so everything you just saw in the last video with Greg was a joke. It was planned to be a video where me and Greg make fun of everyone that's saying that I'm not natural, because it just doesn't make sense, alright? That was the
It does make sense. It does make sense, man. It does. Now he says it's a joke.
whole point. We're talking about polymorphisms. We're talking about being on gear for 16 months and hopping off.
I don't care. I don't think he was lying. I think he's telling the truth. I don't give a shit what anybody says. He's a fake natty.
Keeping all the gains, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't make sense. And the whole point was to show how dumb it is by us being extremely serious the whole time to just make fun of the people that are talking about it. And honestly, like, I feel like they're getting paid to make videos on me and saying that I'm not natural. I've tried everything in my power to show that I'm a lifetime natural. I'll look into this camera and say...
But you just admitted you're not natural on camera. Why would you admit to something and say that you took these drugs, specific drugs too, Greg pointed them out, and now you say you're not? Why would anybody make a video like that if it really wasn't true? Oh, I know, I'm making fun of it. Not even Michael Hearn would make a video like this at all. You understand me? He makes jokes, but he would never make a video like this at all. You're crazy. You've destroyed all credibility.
I've never done any sort of steroids. I've never done any SARMs.
So then why did you say you took MK77, Anavar tabs, and fucking tests? Why those specific ones?
Peptides, nothing. The thing is, Greg made a comment on a
So
video.
you're not taking anything. What about Turkestron? I thought you were going to be on life with Turkestron. Taking Turkestron? Do you do like zero supplements at all? Like none, not even creatine?
And he said that I was going to film that video soon and it was going to come out. And that's when, literally today, all of the people that I know, like Connor, Jeff, TNF, made a video on me saying that I'm not natural with absolutely no evidence. It's just a comment of Greg, but just Greg saying that I'm not natural, everybody believes it.
But you admitted to it now in the video, bro. Get it? Listen to me. Jeff Nippert admitted that he ordered steroids and he was going for a show, and then he tried to say, "Well, I didn't take it," and then he said, "Well, it didn't even come." Well, what was it? You didn't take it, or it didn't come? It did come. He did order it. He ordered it. It came. He's a liar. He ordered steroids and he took it because he said, "I wanted to cheat. I wanted to win the show because I put all this work into it." What work did he put into it? Why would you cheat if all you're promoting is natural? You understand me? So he didn't joke in the video. He said he ordered steroids and he was going to take it. And then he said, "I didn't take it." So, but if you look at him, he looks like he took it, because I've never seen any naturals look like that at any show. Get it? Like they're on steroids. This cosmetic look, a cosmetic look. That's what it gives you. It doesn't give you a natural look. It gives you a cosmetic look. So, yeah, I just don't trust Hussein Fart. I still say he's a fake natty.
Everything that I've tried to do, fasting blood work, I've offered $100,000 for whoever wants to come and test me for a full year if they want to. Anabolic stick, offered him this, and he didn't show up, kind of p***ed out, which is fine. Connor offered to pay for all of the blood works, all of the tests for the next year, and he didn't show up. But again, that was the whole point of the video initially, was just to make fun of people, and now I guess we're seeing like people's true faces. I guess everybody's coming out now and they're against me. For some people, for example, Jeff, I totally get how it could affect his reputation. He was, defending me in the comments in that video that he made, and I just want to say, honestly, without the...
Jeff was defending him. Jeff is the worst in the industry. He's fucking drug addict, dude. Come on, he takes steroids.
Greg making that comment, I feel like the video would have made a lot more sense because it just goes through like everything. And
you're a fitness influencer like the rest of these people. Why wouldn't you take it? You're there to promote a certain look, a cosmetic look, so you can draw on followers. Why wouldn't you? Look at the way you looked in your so-called transformation before after the steroids. See what I mean? And here's what's going to happen. When you stop lifting and you stop taking those candies, whatever, all of this is going to go away. You're going to look the way you did before you started. Yeah, because you have poor genetics. Poor genetics. You're a poor genetic specimen. You never really fully develop because you're on slave food peasant diet too.
At the end, after watching, you're like, all right, that makes sense. They're just trolling or they're just kidding. Like, what if is a polymorphism? If you do want to test me, if you do want to pull up, I will up it to 500,000 now. All right, 500,000. If I fail a single blood work in a full year, if I fail one over the year, I'll refund every single person all of the tests that they paid for, and also I'll give them 500,000 on top of it. That's my invite to everybody watching this. And if
he's lying, nobody's going to come forward or test him or do any of this. That's why they're not going to be bothered. Why would anybody be bothered to do that? This is why this is all bullshit.
you guys want to learn how to build your own fitness business, obviously you can see I know how to drive attention. You can apply and work with me down below.
Yes, obviously you know how I drive attention by faking all of you out. And I keep faking all of you out. It's called misdirection. I told you that before. That's what people use. Get it? PR. They do this. It's PR to cover up the damage. They're using misdirection. And anyways, they're getting more attention, so this is helping them. That's why he tried pawning off the Geo2 Max and the Turk Builder in this video, bro. Come on.
I'm going to put the link for it, HusseinFarhad.com. And also, if you want to cop some...
He's going to put the link and all that. Go buy his junk.
Mantis, this is drop 2. You can go and get drop 1 down below in the link. Just click on it and go.
Why would I buy that shirt? It's ugly, man. You're crazy.
Cop.
Hussein is a lifetime
Hussein Broccoli Head.
natural. I know of no polymorphism. This is a made-up word that I don't even know what it technically means. I said it so many times in the videos. Now, one thing I did...
So why bring it up?
I posted a comment on, I forget the guy's name. He has over 3 million followers. I wanted people to go read the comment and be like, oh my God, Hussein is going to post something about being a fake natty. And so I did that to stir up more controversy and to try to get him more views. Turns out that a lot of people were disappointed. He's lying. I can't get over this. I'm completely devastated. And I didn't think that through. I was just thinking, how do I create more controversy to get more views, more drama? And I thought,
yeah, more views, more drama, more business. How could he?
Be cool to have the first fake natty, the first fake natty. That's how you say it. And so I posted the comment there. I shouldn't have posted the comment. People are too upset. And so that was my mistake. I shouldn't have posted the comment. And so listen, guys, this is the honest truth. If you take a 16-month of steroids and you put on, say, 45 pounds of muscle or whatever, and you stop, you're going to lose a shit ton of muscle. Now, some people...
Again, you're not going to lose a shit ton of muscle depending on what type of steroid you're using. If it's Sustanon 250, it'll last an entire year. Yeah. And not even lifting. You don't even have to lift the rest of the year. And it will still last to the end of the year.
I was talking to TNF. He says, well, no, if you only get to your natural genetic potential, you can keep those gains. Now, I know
natural genetic potential, you can keep those gains, but you didn't reach your natural genetic potential. You took steroids to fake it. See what I mean? So what are you talking about?
People who have used steroids and done this, and when they stop, they lose about half of their gains. And so if you think...
No, people stop and take steroids and everything, their balls shrink eventually. If they do a lot of it for a long period of time, their testicles shut down, they shrink, and you produce less testosterone. You produce less testosterone because you have small testicles. when your testicles are bigger, let's say they get bigger from being in like a positive nitrogen balance, exceeds this breakdown, whatever, protein synthesis, and lifting eccentrically lifting eccentrically and doing that will cause your testicles to definitely increase in size, be releasing more testosterone. It's a known fact. See what I mean? Now, if you're not doing anything, they just stay at a certain size. They can get bigger and they can get smaller. They stay at a certain size. They just release their natural testosterone, whatever levels, But steroids, they shut them off so that the testicles get smaller. And when they get smaller, they produce even less testosterone. So there you go. So less testosterone. Are you eating as much? Maybe you lost your appetite. Your problem is you're not eating as much to maintain whatever it is you got there. I don't know if it's sarcoplasmic myofibrillar growth, whatever. You're just not eating enough to maintain it, and it's going to go away. Get it? See what I mean? It has nothing to do with lifting weights. It has everything to do with what you're eating. And you're going to have to wait a long time for your testicles to come back in testosterone, because that definitely will hinder it. That's going to hinder for sure.
That you can just jump on this crazy first year cycle and put on like 40 pounds of muscle? Or
yeah, you can jump on and put on a lot, I don't know, about 40 pounds. You could jump on and put a lot of fake muscle, yeah, with Sustanon 250. Even on a 10cc cycle, I've seen it. It's possible. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of stuff. I've seen people take Stenox tabs, their nose was bleeding, whatever, maybe they got damaged, whatever, and they looked really big. They took a lot of tabs and shit, and some other shots and shit. Yeah. Lasted for quite a long time, especially in young people.
Even if it's 30, you're probably going to lose half. And what's going to happen, so you know, LH and FSH...
You're probably going to lose half. No, you're going to lose all of it, and you're going to get a little bit weaker and skinnier than you did before you started it, because your testicles are small and your endocrine system is down, very, very, very low. Yeah. And you probably lost your appetite and you're not eating. Yeah.
Is going to be tanked. Your testosterone levels are going to go in the toilet. You're likely not going to get an erection. You're going to feel like garbage. It's going to be horrendous. It could take you perhaps a year to get back to normal. And so don't try to be the fake natty and just go on gear for the first year and make all kinds of gains and lose it, because it's going to be a nightmare for you, and it's very, very unhealthy, and I strongly don't recommend it. It's all about
He doesn't recommend it, but he recommends that he takes it all the time to impress his audience. Get it? With this fake cosmetic look.
being natural, guys. That is the truth after all. Now, until next...
If he was serious about any of these things, Greg Doucette, then why is he still on steroids? Why doesn't he just completely go off steroids and stop abusing them? Like he says, I abuse steroids. Yeah, you're not abusing. You're entertaining. You're impressing. You see what I mean? He's not doing that. He's impressing people with what? What steroids can do. Cosmetic look. See what I mean? He's taking it to impress you, all the slaves that are out there, so that he can get your slave money.
Time, I am out.
He's out of here, man. I'll see you in the next video. Tell us to think about that, like, subscribe, support the channel, man. That was just ridiculous shit. That's garbage.